Hi, my name is Nathan Doolittle. This is my week 9 video for geology. I chose to do the Basin Range province. I tried to stick pretty much to the Great Basin because there's a really big area for the Basin and Range province. It's honestly like 90% of the west side of North or the United States. Um, Here's like a pretty big overview of what it just like looks like. Obviously there's mountains, there's basins and ranges, so like it's pretty self-explanatory there. But here's like a view of like the red part is like the majority of it, so it goes in the United States, and then honestly goes down into Mexico and takes up a lot of Mexico as well. But what I found was that the age of the rocks was about like from 1 to 2.5 billion years old. So honestly, those are old. And so the reason that there's basins and ranges in this part is because there was so much tension between the rock and the mantle. Like it would bubble to create the mountains or the ranges, and then it would cause a dome. And then after a while, the tension would cause it to fall under its own weight in some places which would cause the ranges or the valleys, whatever you want to call them. This is like my cross section, so obviously you can see that it's like it goes down and slips under. Honestly, I struggle a little bit because I found it for multiple different areas, just because even the Great Basin, like that was still a huge like amount of areas. So there were definitely a lot, and there wasn't a lot of maps for it. So like this one was honestly kind of confusing because it like the guide wasn't on this same picture. So I kept having to like bounce back and forth between them. But it shows here like this is the guide for it. It shows that like how old the rocks are and like what kind of rock they are, and so it even goes back to like eon and era and periods, which I thought was really cool. So going back to the picture, like it just shows like in here it even has the fact that like the basin fill, the volcanic rocks, like the kinds of rocks that are within it, which I thought that was kind of cool too, just because I felt like mostly what the lab had us do was looking for like cross sections and like that kind of stuff, but it wasn't like rock specific. But no, I thought that was pretty cool. And so there's again, that's and then here's like a satellite view that's a little bit better than that first picture, but honestly like it doesn't show very much. I mean, I think the title of it says a little bit more about it than the picture, just because the picture shows you that obviously there's mountains and there's low points. Like there's definitely a lot of different things that are confusing about this because it's such a big wide area, and like not a lot of people or not a lot of like maps were specific about the things that we needed to find, but I felt like I did. It took me a while, but I felt like I got it.